Aries. Welcome to your... Whoa, what just happened to my clarifiers? It just like got all messy. Okay. Aries, welcome to your April 2019 love reading. If it resonates, consider a personal reading, of course. Rates, info, and email are below. Just send me an email and we can go ahead and work that out. I'm also on Instant Go if you need a quick answer to a quick question. I'm uploading my weeklies to Facebook and Instagram. And then, yeah, so let's see what's going on. I'll mention some other stuff, but I'll lay out the cards while I'm kind of doing that. So, why am I, like, I'm so awkward in your video. Okay. Sun Moon readings. Yes, Sun Moon readings. 2019 Sun Moon readings are in my playlist. Go check yours out. Go look up what your sun moon sign is and look for your predictions for 2019. 2018 sun moon readings are also in there if you want to check out how last year played out for you. Okay. My compatibility readings, I'm going to try to work on those throughout the year. Those are also in my playlist. Let's see what's going on for you guys. These spirit angels. Okay, so past energies for you guys. Okay. And then I also want to mention I will be leaving a link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush or current or an ex. So make sure you check that out if you're in a situation where you'd like to know. Six of Cups and are your energies in April. Love energies in April. And moving forward for Aries, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. All right, this is kind of interesting to me actually. So I'm getting the energies that you're coming out of. You guys are really fighting for love or fighting for something you believe in the love aspect. Dimensions, the Seven of Wands. It's the Seven of Wands in the upright. It's weird. It's Herbal Tarot and it's wild ginger. I actually have ginger in my smoothie. And ginger is very, you know, it quells things. That's a good way of putting it. You know, you have an upset stomach. It's gonna, you know, take care of that upset stomach. So I feel like it's spicy, but it's soothing. It soothes the body, but it's spicy. But yeah, you're fighting for something that you kind of believe in the love department. And here's the, I don't know, she's kind of like holding this stick, but I feel like she's focusing on this flower. And I heard a saying like not too long ago about watering a dead flower. Stop watering a dead flower. But I don't get that's the case here because this flower, it seems to have a little bit of life in it. You know where a flower is like starting to, I mean, and trust me, I'm not a, sorry about that interrupt, guys. Okay, so trust me, I'm not a gardener. I have the blackest thumb ever. But you know how there's a flower and it's kind of wilting and it almost looks like it's a goner and you add a little bit of water to it and then like you give it a day and it just perks right up. That's what I'm kind of feeling. I'm feeling like the fight is not over in regards to love. It could be a relationship that you're in. I'm feeling like it's actually more so somebody that you already know, and because of the card that lies next to it. But I mean, for those of you that are in a relationship, it could very well be that you're just trying to fight for your relationship. You're trying to inject life into it. It's almost dead, or you feel like it's almost dead, and you want to kind of do something to kind of perk it up. Or it's somebody that you have a history with, somebody from your past that you had a relationship with, and you know you decide maybe I shouldn't have left it. Maybe we shouldn't have gone our separate ways. Maybe I should try for this and inject life into it and see what happens. And the reason why I'm saying that is because right next to it we have the Six of Cups in reverse. And that of course is about nostalgia. It's about having a really hard time letting go of the past. Six of Cups for me is kind of being stuck in those memories that you have where you just forget all the bad things. Enough time has gone by, you forget all the bad things, and you're just thinking about everything that was good about the relationship. And maybe that's why you want to try to revive it, because all the good memories are going to the surface. But, I mean, the problem with that is the bad memories are still there. So you're just kind of being selective. You're just picking out sort of the memories that make you feel good and going, okay, well, let's forget about all the other stuff. Let's just, I have these, you know, these things that were wonderful about the relationship. Maybe that'll be like enough for it to kind of like, you know, happen. And it might be because we have the Five of Cups here in reverse. But what I'm seeing here with this Five of Cups in reverse, I'm almost feeling like it's going to go a couple of ways for you guys. One, you might connect with this person and you really start feeling good about things. You guys recover from the bad things. You forgive each other. And it doesn't have to be in a romantic sense. Perhaps you just reconnect with them and then you guys talk about things and there's forgiveness there and all this suffering that the two of you had, you just kind of like put it to bed. The other aspect of this is I feel like maybe you'll come to the realization and realize, okay, well, yeah, there were a lot of good memories, but there were some bad ones too. There's a reason for that. There's a reason why people are meant to stay in our past. And what you end up doing with the Five of Cups is actually going out. You're still recovering, you're still moving on, but you're going out with people and you're being social and you're starting to feel like your old self again. And maybe you're going out with friends, you know, and trying to meet other people so you can actually recover and move past from this. So I'll see when I pull clarifiers what direction I feel like it's going in, but for me that was a two-way street there. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes there are, you know, two different ways a person can go. So that's how you'll be moving forward from April going into May. Can you please provide clarification of the Seven of Wands and the upright for love energies that Aries passed out of prior to April 2019? Who's this person? What is this energy? Additional messages, please, for this Seven of Wands. So part of you was, because we're talking about past energies, was like, wow, you know, I really do want to fight for this. I wonder if I water this, will it grow? Is there something left that we can kind of work on? But the Four of Cups has you not doing anything. The Four of Cups is very much a card of inaction, just kind of sitting around hoping that this person's going to come to you. So while you were entertaining the thought of doing this, I feel like you weren't very proactive about doing anything about it. And as a result of kind of this limbo and wondering, shouldn't I reach out to this person, there could have been a whole bunch of opportunities kind of going on around you that you were just missing. It could have been other opportunities because, you know, you're in limbo and you're thinking, you know, should I try with this person? Should I try with my current relationship? And there's other good stuff going on around you while this is going on that you don't have your eyes open to. And it's also about, hey, if you're in limbo, nothing's going to happen. If you want change to happen, you have to make change happen. You have to take the reins and make something happen. It isn't going to just drop into your lap. Wheel of Fortune shows me again, you were thinking about taking this risk. You were feeling kind of, you know, optimistic about this. You were wondering, well, maybe things can turn for the better if I kind of, you know, give this a chance, if I kind of do this. And it involves taking a risk, and I do see you wondering, should you take the risk or shouldn't you? For some of you, this could be a very cyclical relationship for you guys. You guys, it's like a roller coaster. You have your ups and downs, and you're trying to upcycle this, or we're trying to upcycle this. Then I see the Five of Pentacles here. It's in reversed. And yeah, the Five of Pentacles can be about, like, really, you know, I'm sorry, it's in the upright. Excuse me. I don't know why I said that, because I was actually thinking of it in the upright. It has to do with, like, you know, coming out of a struggle, or going through a struggle, rather. You're entering into the struggle, or, you know, a real test of things, and, you know, having to go through them. You know, these people, like, are in a blizzard and they're poorly dressed and they're trying to make it through the storm, and there's a nice warm place here that they're outside of. So I'm feeling like what might be bringing about some of this for some of you is loneliness. You know, things might not be working out in other departments, or you're just feeling like you had something special with this person, had this warmth with this person that you're not getting in this cold world that you're in right now. And that's what I feel like the energies are that you kind of sort of passed out of. Let's see what's going on with this Six of Cups. Why is the Six of Cups here in reverse? For Aries, love energies for April 2019. Love energies they can expect. 2019, person, personality, perspective. So here you're balancing between the two. You are remembering the good, you are remembering the bad. You're going back and forth with the memories. You're remembering how terribly everything kind of fell apart. So that's good. So you are factoring things in April and deciding with that. And you're actually, you're going within, you're using your intuition. So you're not really kind of looking at the material things, the facts, so to speak, the things that are tangible. So let me break it down. So the Two of Pentacles is you going back and forth, kind of deciding, you know, yeah, we have bad times, but we also have good times. Could we make room for this relationship? Some of you might have busy lives, and the other person has busy lives, and you're kind of saying, you know, can we make room for this? Is it possible we're just so busy You know, are we going to be able to connect? But the Tower card reminds you of how badly this ended. And I think this is something that really might tip the scales for you in another way. Because you're remembering, you know, the Tower card is just about everything kind of falls apart. You weren't expecting it. You didn't want it to happen. That might have been part of it too. You really didn't want this to end. You didn't want it to end the way that it was going to end, but it happened anyways. It's almost like trying to hold the tower together or trying to hold back like a tidal wave with a teaspoon, is the saying. But it fell apart anyways, and it was unpleasant. So some of those unpleasant memories are there for sure, as you dip into the past. And the High Priestess, another kind of decision maker card. This is where somebody decides, but they're using their intuition. So you're kind of like searching your soul, trying to figure out, okay, this really hurt. You're factoring in everything, and you're kind of trying to navigate through it, but you're navigating through it with what feels right instead of what appears right, or, you know, how things appear, and navigating. So you really are in April, you're kind of going back and forth in regards to choices with this person. Part of you wants to try. The other part of you is like, you know, remembering the pain, picking the scab, and wondering if you really want to revisit this or continue in it, whatever your situation is. Why is this Five of Cups here in reverse for Aries as they move out of April into May? Who is this person? What is this energy? Why is the Five of Cups here for Aries regarding how they will move out of love energy and enter May? Five of Cups in reverse, please. Chariot card in reverse. Okay, so that's the card of Cancer for some of you if that resonates. Okay, so I do feel that there's a recovery, possibly between the two of you, a recovering process between the two of you, where you guys say to yourselves, okay, you know, let's talk about the bad things that happened, how much it sucked. Can we heal from this? Can we move on from this? Can we forgive each other? Or are we just going to, like, you know, hate each other until the end of time? Can we get past this suffering together? I sort of feel like. I keep on getting like a friends scenario, you know, like you guys are out with common friends and maybe the two of you show up, for some of you, not everyone, but I'm seeing a stance where, you know, there's a social gathering of some sort and the other party didn't know that the other person was coming, and you guys kind of show up and then it's like, you're there, you know, and you run into each other and like, wow. And then that kind of leads to other conversations and maybe like, hey, you want to get a drink after this and we can talk about things. I feel like it's that. But I think it was a social situation that you guys weren't expecting to kind of sort of come together. Now, with this Chariot card in reverse, somebody doesn't want to do this. They feel like giving up, okay? A Chariot card can be about that. You know, things aren't going the way that you want them to go, and you just feel like throwing your hands up there and saying, you know what, I give up. So somebody doesn't necessarily, either you or the other person doesn't necessarily think that there is something, that you guys will stay on track, that you guys have mutual goals, that you will be able to get where you want to go. So just putting that out there. But then, again, the thinking, should we work on this with the Seven of Pentacles? Wondering, you know, is this worth putting in the effort? Are we going to get something back from this? So somebody's thinking that. I almost feel like one person's thinking one thing and one person's thinking the other thing. And then what I see is you guys at the very least discussing a reconciliation. Or if it's not a reconciliation and you're in a relationship, you guys are kind of going to the past where things were better. It's like a conversation saying, you know, remember when we used to do this and that? Remember when we were first dating? I kind of try to want to get that back. Do you think that we can do that? But through this whole spread, there's underlying should I, shouldn't I? There's underlying, well, just underlying should I or shouldn't I? There seems to be real indecision here, real wondering if things are going to work out, real wonderment if somebody should take the risk. And that just seems to be a common theme throughout, okay? So I'm going to end this reading here. Again, keep in mind the Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, current, or ex is down below. Keep in mind what's in my playlists. Remember, in there I have 2018 Sun Moon readings, 2019 Sun Moon readings, and compatibility readings. and then check me out on social media. Okay? Otherwise, best of luck to you guys. I'll see you guys in the Vimeo reading. Adios from Veronica Garden. I call myself Veronica Garden, probably because it's Herbal Tarot. See you later. Bye.